What's up, Pickle Peeps? How's it going? I wanted to come in real quick and give you guys a rundown of kind of what happens with the gift guide challenge, who it's for, how it all works, the whole 9 yards. Let's get to it. First, my name is Melissa Pickle and welcome to the Handmade How, the place where we break down the how of handmade marketing so you can focus on the profits. All right, so gift guide challenge. This is a monthly challenge that I run, meaning it happens every single month of the year. We kick it off on the first Wednesday of the month, which for this coming challenge will be June 1st. It's not always the first, it's the first Wednesday of the month. The challenge runs for 5 days, 5 days of live trainings. So we do Wednesday through Friday, and then we have the weekend off, and then Monday and Tuesday the following week. All right, so Pickle, I'm just gonna kind of go through the FAQ here on the challenge of all the questions that I get all the time from people interested in taking it. First off, everyone wants to know where the trainings are hosted. All the action in the gift guide challenge happens in the Facebook group. So each month there is a new group for the challenge. We have new people coming in. The live trainings happen in the challenge. The homework assignments are handed out in the challenge. The community, the question and answering, showing off your work, getting feedback, all of that happens in the Facebook group. You'll be able to see the full schedule in the Facebook group. Just by going into the events tab, we'll have all 5 training days listed in there, and everything that you could want or need for the challenge happens in the Facebook group. The only thing that is not in the Facebook group is if you get the Secret Labs option. Secret Labs is the next level of gift guide challenge where you get semi-private, whatever, one-on-one with me access for an hour each day after the challenge live trainings. So what happens is I come in, we teach, we do the lesson for the live trainings, I give you your assignments, your action steps to take based off of that lesson, and then if you're in labs, you can join me on Zoom and we can talk through it on your side, we can share screen, we can go over your work, whatever it is that you need to be able to implement what we said to do on that day's challenge training. Because this challenge right here, this is not, how do I say it's not insulting other challenges? It's not woo-woo-y, okay? There are action steps, there are homework assignments every single day, and you end the challenge not just with a mindset shift, like that's what most challenges try to do, but you end the challenge with a physical gift guide in your hands, digitally in your hands, that you can distribute and use for all of your marketing needs as a content hub. So if you need to know about content hubs, you can check out this video right here, and that'll tell you all about content hubs. Question number 2 that I hear all the times is if you can ask questions in the Facebook group. Absolutely! That's what it's there for. Otherwise, we would do everything by email, or I would just have these YouTube videos. My watch hours would love that. No, the Facebook group is there. You can ask questions on the live streams. You can ask questions on the homework posts. You can share things. You can ask questions in the group. It is there as a resource for you, Pickle Peep. Not for me, for you to be able to build the best gift guide that you can. All right, question number 3. How long is the group open? Is it open indefinitely after the challenge ends or whatnot? So the challenge ends on Tuesday. The group is usually open for about another week after that. It closes down typically the Wednesday, the next Wednesday, not the next day, but the week after that. That way, everyone has time, like if you missed a lesson, if you want to go back and check things, if you want to submit and get reviews or checks on your homework. Yes, like, while our numbers are small, I do go in. If you submit your guide, I will give you a response walkthrough on it and my critiques, which I don't know how long I can promise that for. Like, as our challenge grows and grows and grows, my ability to do that will be limited to the first 10 to 20 people. All right, so after that, once the challenge is closed, the group goes down. If you have the standard gift guide level, the $7 version of the gift guide challenge, then that's it. We are finished for that month. If you have the Secret Labs version, then yes, you can still access those training videos in the private members area. That is only for Secret Labs. Next question is, do I have to RSVP for all of the live events? The answer to this is no, you don't. Now, The good thing, the reason that I create live events in the Facebook group for each one is because you have a higher chance of getting a notification. If you RSVP, Facebook should tell you or remind you that you have this upcoming training. That'll be there in the next 10 minutes. Usually that's the warning that they give. Now, that being said, some of the trainings will not happen on the events. I can't figure out how to get Zoom to link to do the training on the event. But they will still all be in the Facebook group. So the short answer to that, no, you don't have to RSVP for all of them, but it's a good idea. The other great thing is the Facebook group. If you are, I'm in Eastern time zone, so if you're in a different time zone, Facebook should tell you what time things are happening in your time zone, not just mine. Next question. Why is this called a challenge, Melissa? Is it really a challenge? Yes, the 5-day gift guide challenge is a challenge because we are looking to have a completed project done by the end. Just like you would set deadlines for yourself with any other project or marketing aspect that you're doing, we're doing the same thing here with the challenge. And I have strategically broken down the challenge so each day focuses on one main aspect that you need for creating an absolutely epic gift guide. Day 1 covers your customer and this little great thing called gift for statements that once you understand gift fors, you will never talk to your customers the same way again. You are going to elevate that communication. Day number 2 is all about products. We talk about how to bundle products into experiences and sets to create a higher cart value, and we talk about the different types of photography of your products and what kind of stuff that you need to actually have effective gift guides and have effective marketing photos. Day number 3 is all about the book. Yes, I give you guys a template so you can literally drag and drop your photos, your copy, your everything right into that template. Depending on how fussy you are, you could be done in like 10 minutes if you have all of your stuff prepped ahead of time. Otherwise, usually takes me about an hour to fill in a gift guide, and I know some of our students who've been doing it for a while now. Takes them half an hour, they're getting faster and faster and faster at it. But that is day 3, and I break down how to set up those pages, how to edit your product, photos, everything, and we do it all in Canva. Next question I get all the time. What's the best way to ask questions in the challenge? Like, I know students are sometimes nervous that they're going to have questions, they're going to be in this challenge, and no one's going to pay attention to them. Not so in the gift guide challenge here. So I go live every day. I encourage everyone, drop your questions if you have them. Like right when the question comes to your head, drop it in on the live stream. I do my best to answer all questions as they come up in the live stream. If you're watching it on the replay, still drop your question in the live stream and maybe tag me in it. And that way I will get back to you on that question. If I have not gotten back to you on that question, it's been a while, go ahead and you can put your question on the homework badge for that day. I will see it there, or you can post it on the general wall in the Facebook group. Lots of places, but I do like you guys for specific questions having to do to the trainings to keep them on either the live training post or the homework badge. And if you want even more help, then feel free to upgrade to Secret Labs level where you have those private Zoom calls. Private as in like group on one. But it's still much more so. You're on Zoom face-to-face with me. You can share screen. We can look. We can talk through all of your stuff. And a lot of my students, a lot of challengers will get all of their homework done right there in Secret Labs, which is absolutely amazing. Then you can move on with your day and keep going. Next question, will replays be available? And the answer is yes and no. So the live trainings, the replays will be up for the live trainings during the duration that the group is open. Remember I said the group closes like the Wednesday, the week after we finish training. So it's usually like the middle of the month. Middle of the month Wednesday is when the group closes. So you'll have access to those trainings until then. Once the group shuts down, you will not have access anymore to those training videos unless you have Secret Labs. If you have Secret Labs, we have a membership area where all of the trainings are stored and you can go back and watch as many times as you want. Next question is, Melissa, I'm scared I am not going to be able to find the stuff that you reference and talk about where are the links. So any link or project that I mention and during the live streams will be linked in the live stream content. If you need it, it'll be linked on the homework badge. No worries, we try to make it very simple and very easy for you to find. The homework links, the worksheet links, the resource links, the template links, all the links. Easy peasy to find. right there on either in the live stream if I can, and if not, most definitely on the homework badge post, okay? It'll be right in the description, the top, where it will say homework, and you'll see it'll be like day 01, day 02, day 03, all that stuff. All right. And finally, the question I get asked is, Melissa, I am not in Eastern time zone. How do I know when the trainings will be? So first off, in your confirmation email, you should have a full schedule of the trainings. And that one, just put those times in a conversion or a time zone calculator. I know I research like EST to PST all the time, EST to Greenwich Mean all the time. So you can do it manually that way. Or if you're looking at the event, the live training events in Facebook, one of the reasons I do that in the group is because Facebook should be showing those to you in your time zone. I can't promise, Facebook always changes, but that is one of the points and reasons I do that, is so it should be showing up in your time zone. For the most part, like Thursdays are wonky, but for the most part, the trainings are at 1 p.m. Eastern time, and Secret Labs starts at 2 p.m. Eastern time. Secret Labs is always top of the hour after the training. The only day that differs is Thursday. Thursday is a little bit later, where our regular training starts at 2 o'clock, and then Secret Labs at 3 o'clock. And that is it. Those are the questions that I am most frequently asked regarding the gift guide challenge, Pikul Peep. So if you have other questions, make sure to drop them below. I can answer them right here. And also make sure you're interested. Join us on the gift guide challenge. I have the full schedule laid out for you below of our themes for each month. We try to stay a month ahead of the holidays. That way you have ample time to market your products for that holiday. If you know, like, there's 2 different kinds of holidays. Or there's several different kinds of holidays, but the biggies are ones that people buy gifts for, as in they're giving the gift on that holiday, and then there are other holidays that are excuses to shop. A lot of holidays are both. If you're a holiday that people are gifting things on or receiving things on, then you might also be a holiday where people shop. And yeah, I hope that didn't make it too confusing. But the reason we do it a month ahead is to give you ample time for both of those things, especially if you have shoppers who want to have gifts in hand to give out for that holiday date. So for June coming up, we are going to be doing a big summer focus. We're going to be focusing on 4th of July and on general kickoff summer. This is like full on beach guide time, summer guide time, whatever summer means to your audience. That is what we want to tap into. And then you can see the rest of the schedule down below. Now, I will say I have had students in Gift Guide Challenge who've been doing it every month since January. And you know what? They're not doing it because they don't get it. They're doing it because having the challenge it forces you to do the work. It takes it from, oh yeah, I gotta do that, to this time is dedicated and set aside to doing the task. And they're just getting better and better and better and better. And I see the work they're putting out every month. They're getting faster at it and everything. Their stories are better. Their photos are better. Their layouts are better. Their gift fours are better. Everything just gets better and better and better, which means, Pikul Peep, that we are gearing up towards Q4, the high holiday season, and the more practice, the more work we get done now in prep for high holiday season, the smoother that season is going to go, the better marketing we're going to have. We're going to be prepped out and not panicked and not last minute on making holiday gift guides, and we're going to be building that amazing relationship with our customers and getting all of the kinks out early. Get the kinks out on the holidays. I don't want to say the holidays that don't matter, because every holiday matters, but the ones that are not as high dollar. And that's what we're looking at here in summer. And summer, it's just like gift guides are such a great way to engage with your audience during the summer sales slump. If you're on Etsy, if you're on that, you should know summer is usually the slower time for sales, unless you're in like the beach and swimwear industry. Then that's high time for sales. If you're in the ice cream industry, high time for sales. If you're in a lot of other industries, summer can be a bit slower on sales as we wait for back to school to kick in. Now, fun note, back to school, outside of the winter holidays of the big December holidays, back to school is the biggest shopping experience of the year. So, or at least the biggest dollar amount spend. And it's not dollar amount spend with kids. Like, I used to think back to school and I thought little kids. I have a 4-year-old nephew. When I hear back to school, I think we're going to pick him out a new lunchbox. No, not that back to school. Those people spend on average, I think $160, if that's what I saw, $140, something like that. I have to recheck my numbers. However, people who are shopping for back to school with college are dropping on average near $8,000 in money spent. So while we're doing our prep, we're not on back to school yet. That'll be the focus of our July challenge. But as we get in and get this practice going, it's something you want to pay attention to. So even if, like, look at that schedule below. Even if you're not interested in the June challenge, look at that schedule and mark it down so you know what months you definitely want to be with us. And, you know, there might be an option for it. Seasons Pass coming up. I don't know. We'll see. All right, that is it for today, Pickle Peeps. I hope to see you in the challenge. Remember, if you have questions about it, drop them down below. Otherwise, you can sign up for the June edition of the Gift Guide Challenge by going to giftguidechallenge.com/go. It's also linked down below in the description. I will see you tomorrow, Pickle Peeps. For now, I'm Melissa Pickle. Have an epic day while you're building an epic business. Bye.